The first thing that he did at Princeton, which wowed everyone and made his reputation, was he invented this game, which was known around the common room as Nash.
Nash's deceptively simple game of strategy swept the math department. Before long, he applied his interest in games to a new field of mathematics called game theory. Game theory attempted to explain the dynamics of human conflict by analyzing strategies used in games.
Nash was interested in everything in mathematics, but what he was really interested in were the big problems. At that moment in time, game theory was the sexy, glamorous field. If you wanted to make a splash, it was a good place to be.
Nash's insight was another deceptively simple one. He proved that in every game there is a best strategy for each player, given the strategies chosen by the other players. He called it the equilibrium point. In the spring of 1950, Nash presented his elegant proof. He was only 21. Years later, what became known as the Nash equilibrium would revolutionize economics. But when it was first completed, nobody recognized its potential, not even Nash. After receiving his PhD, Nash moved to Boston and joined the faculty of MIT. Nash met Alicia Lardet, a 21-year-old from El Salvador, and one of his students. A physics major, she was one of only 16 women in a class of 800 at MIT.
She was an extremely attractive girl and not American, and I somehow think that that was significant, that she was not your ordinary college girl, that she had also come from a very different place.
At the time, he was a little bit like the fair-haired boy of the math department. He was, I think, considered very young for his position, and he was very nice looking, you know.
In February 1957, Alicia and John Nash were married in a small, private ceremony in Washington, D.C.
John is marrying somebody who was intelligent and that he cared for, and she obviously cared for him. Everything was great.